It's a shame I didn't collect fresh herbs.
It is a shame. Have this. Hold up. Hey. St. John's wort and nettles. Nope. Alright, so oil. Wort. Nettle. Right. Boil for 2 turns. Grind the charcoal, add to the cauldron, add the belladonna, and 1 turn. Okay. Okay. So 2 turns. 1, 2, 3. Charcoal. You grind the belladonna or add the belladonna? Yeah. Looks like there was just some bugging fucking oats. Yeah. Please be a good each person. Woo! Henry's Fox.
With fresh herbs, it would have turned out better.
What do you mean fresh herbs? Don't I have them? It's St. John's, nettles, charcoal, and belladonna. Turn to the table. Belladonna, charcoal, nettle, St. John. Oh, that's why. Oh no, did I? I don't want to talk about it.
Not good at all. That'll be those old herbs.
Suck. The drying rack.
I'd like to.
What do you want?
I'd like to hear some.
All right then.
God bless.
I make anything? Oh, that's such a fastening material.
Kurva. Burning it.
This is useless. I should move it. I'm gonna fuck it all up. Kurva. I fucked it up.
I don't understand how I fucked that up.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Bloody hell. I'm overheating it. I should move it.
Good doggy, good boy.
I hope I don't fuck it all up. Herrgott, that's not good. Damn it. I have to be careful not to ruin it.
Did I make a shitty quality version? What the fuck?
That should do it.
So close.
What would you like?
Let's talk about... Do you accept?
You'll have to make... Aye, excellent. It was a... What will it be?
Show me your... Word about the
Well...
Satisfied.
You must be... Aye, that... I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
day to you. You have a kind master. Hey, doggy?
You've come just at...
Looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going.
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk if you...
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring the fuckers' necks, and above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in...
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure Von...
I hope so. And I'd rather get this messenger bit...
Well, get back to enjoying life without the tiresome duties of a nobleman.
You bet. We'll live it up when we get back home. But now, let's go and hear what Sorotto has to say to us.
I'm hoping for some good drink and crispy roast meat while we listen.
Let's go then, before there's nothing but bones and empty pitchers left.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench! Pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov. And perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
Politics is truly complicated, sir. But every good servant's priority should be his master's well-being. And the master we'll serve is King Wenceslas.
Well said. It seems Hanush and Rezig have an eye for capable and eloquent servants. As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nabokov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunate.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor.
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. Will be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory. Ha ha ha!
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat Drink, that don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful...
Anything else you need?
I'd like to speak to Sir Otto.
Certainly.
Would I be right in assuming nobody else knows about the content of our message yet?
Correct. And that is how it will...
What about the League of Lords? Do you think you'll convince the other nobles as well?
Careful now, young man.
The war hurts everyone without exception. And that is why it has to stop. Everyone agrees on that. Each one of us has to consider what he can do for peace in the land. You can show what you can do tomorrow when we settle scores with those bandits.
We'll make short work of them.
I'll try not to let you down, sir.
Certainly. We will talk tomorrow when it's over. I do not let capable men go unrewarded, Henry.
Junger Mann, komm her!
You must be that hen.
What's the discussion about, chap?
We're just talking about the...
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
Aye, no doubt about it. It's the same band of troublemakers.
Who got the better of you twice, eh?
Zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nabokov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone pretending to be old Nabok. But in fact, it was none other than the leader of those disgraceful scoundrels.
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder that puffed-up Capon won't talk to us. He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong. It wasn't his fault.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again.
Ja, du hast recht. I went too far. If I've offended you, Henry, we can settle scores. I'm at your service. But if you'd rather try your luck, we can have a game of dice. That strikes me as a better option than going at each other with swords. Wie war das? Do you play dice, friend?
I understand. Let's play.
We'll see.
Heute werde ich Glück haben. I can feel it in my bones.
Fuck.
See? You can do it. Keep it up.
Schön. Hier. Diese. Das
Looks
war's.
like you don't
You're
even
up, my
want to
friend.
play. The last time I was watching, a farmer lost his breeches and his boots here. You have to have a bit of sense and count the dice.
Was ist los?
We didn't have
it's all
such dice
yours.
when I was young. We shaped them out of clay and played with them. And they were rounded and didn't have any numbers on them.
It's a good thing you don't throw
It
like
has to
that
work
all the
out
time.
sometime.
Mein Gott, warum?
That was a good game, friends.
Aye. Every game is good when you fatten your purse.
Ah, Lady Fortune gives and takes by turns. A few groschen.
But you're still in debt to...
Well, that's true. No offense, friend.
You have a poet among...
Me, a poet. I leave that sort of women swoon in his arms. And then men swoon in excess. There's a poetic soul for you. If only his verses were any good.
Seems Florian makes your blood boil, eh?
Aye, he's too big for his boots. He needs to be taught a lesson. But I'll pay him back for his jokes soon enough.
Tell me more. I'll be glad to help you.
Excellent. I need to get Florian back for one of his jokes. It should hurt him a little.
What did he do to you?
He persuaded a certain damsel to let him dress up in her clothes. When I sang beneath her window one evening, they all thought it was hilarious. And that twit threw lilacs down to me from the window.
How awful. How do you want to get your revenge? Challenge him to a duel?
Nothing of the sort. No violence. We'll just make fun of him a little. I know that one damsel gave him a ring, and it'd be interesting to slip the ring to her best friend.
Well, that sounds like a pretty cruel joke. But I'll be happy to...
He's bound to have it in the chest next to his bed, at the very top of Crone.
Ah, now I see why...
Well, the most important thing is that everyone sees I'm here, but no, all you have to do is bring it to me unobserved.
You've got more important things on your plate? What's wrong, Henry? Am I invisible or something?
What is it? I thought a good old feast would...
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain. My God! I can't take another moment of that fool.
Sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
What can we do about that?
What do you think? It's not long since we conquered Vranik and Tambur. And that's a real car.
Yeah, but what's that got...
Because that quill-wielding warrior isn't going to tell me what to do with...
I get that. But you gave von Berghoff your word as a knight that you'd help him. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe. You know what? I've had enough. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine. If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
All right.
Buy their filly. But it had to be fresh and groomed and have new
On to victory, friends!
What's that? Hey, you're not allowed here. Hurry up! Get
Where
out!
the fuck is the exit? Ick. What's this shit? What?
Holy God, Holy Mighty One, Holy Immortal One, have mercy on us. O Angel of Christ, Holy Guardian and Protector of my soul and body, forgive me every transgression that I have committed this day, and deliver me from every craft of my enemy and adversary. May I not anger my God by any sin. The Lord Almighty grant us a peaceful night and perfect end.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
Moon Tower.
Ah, here it is. Florian's ring.
Hmm?
Hey, you're not allowed here.
How can I help you?
I'm supposed to collect armor and...
Oh, but that horse has already bolted on...
What?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come earlier, that's all.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't... I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening.
As you wish. But I'll go and tell the Chamberlain. You think he's going to get his fingers burnt because of you?
What? Ulrich is my friend.
And I have friends among the local nobles who the Chamberlain surely won't want to annoy.
All right. Maybe I was a bit hasty. I'll find you something better. I still have this left. Take it. It's yours.
See now? Where there's a will, there's a way. Sucker. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Greeting.
Excuse me, have you seen Catherine?
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Lord Capon. I can't find her.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get her, and you can forget about that ninny.
Well, the thing is, they told me...
Forget it. God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening. But don't worry. I'll be happy to give you... I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me, and the lock got stuck again and won't...
Sure, I'll tell...
Thanks. Farewell, my friend.
What?
I've opened the spot.
Really? I won't bother looking it again from now on. If someone pinches something, here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. And may the Holy Virgin... Farewell, my friend.
Here's Florian's...
Excellent, my friend. Now we'll plant it on that damsel to Florian's right. The young one who...
Right.
I'd be delighted to, my friend. That scoundrel, so no mercy, and joking aside, God be with you.
I'd like to have a bit of discourse with you, young man.
I've sinned.
Your soul is...
I'll do...
There going.
Your pen...
Bless you.
All right.
What am I supposed to do? Pay the trick ring.
I'm sorry.
I'd like to have a bit of discourse with you, young man.
Sorry.
This is Johanka of Zhernov, Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm...
I know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat madcap.
Nothing more than a couple of silly misunderstandings.
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, Father. And not just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds interesting. Won't you tell me about it? I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero himself.
I'll be glad to tell you my story. Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
You're right, of course. That would be best. Our friend Margrave Jobst would like to end this absurd war. That's why he sent us here to Trotsky. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. We didn't have time for that, because a band of cutthroats suddenly attacked us. They killed without mercy, and our men had no chance against them. We had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I still don't know how I didn't drown. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son. God clearly wanted you to be saved.
Truly shocking and terrifying. Tell me, what awful thing happened next?
It was a bloodbath, milady. Then they followed us into the rocks and chased us through that labyrinth like rabbits. I thought we were done for. There was no way out. Nothing around but rocks and pitch black night.
I see your lives really were in danger. You are truly brave.
We were saved by a good-hearted old woman. But later, we got involved in a tavern brawl. Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually. Manual labour would have been too humiliating for him, you see. Even more humiliating than having the local guards pour, slops over us, it would seem.
No, that is truly awful.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough. But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
I admit the bailiff was right to punish us. But we would have won the brawl otherwise, my lady.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you. You're a sincere and brave young man, Henry.
And rather entertaining company.
Yes, I agree. It's a pity my good friend didn't hear your story. She would have been very interested.
Who do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just went outside to get some fresh air. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and find, would you?
Certainly, my lady. I'd be honoured to escort you.
Excellent. I'm sure the learned gentleman will excuse. It's a lovely night outside, and it's a little stuffy in here, so a walk will do me good. A lovely summer night. It was horribly stuffy inside. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Yeah, of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
I don't think you're the kind to fall for pretty poems.
Well. Finally an exception that proves the rule.
I'm no good at poetry anyway.
That's enough talk, silly. Embrace me. Let's enjoy this night. It wasn't made for sleep, after all.
Oh no! Oh no! No! How do I do the ring thing? I just...
Ave Maria. I apologize.
Okay. Play the ring.
Guys.
Poor Captain Thomas. He's over the worst, but he'll be bedridden for a while yet.
I appreciate...
Excuse me?
Weight in gold. Isn't that so?
Of course.
Ah.
If I may say so.
How goes it?
Sorry,
But I know.
you know me.
Of course. And I'm not the only one. Whoever saw what you got up to beneath the gallows won't forget your name in a hurry.
Oh, I see.
I may have missed the start.
And
Black Bartosz, from Prague. Sir Otto's personal bodyguard.
what was von Berghoff doing?
He's the royal chamberlain. So he's in charge of collecting taxes from royal towns and monasteries. And he was negotiating with the League of Lords as well, of course.
What? He promised he'd support the proposal of Hannes of Lipa.
Maybe, but he can hardly call off negotiations with Rosenberg and the other powerful lords. Besides, you only gave him the message after he came back from Prague, didn't you?
Do you know what the negotiations in Prague were about?
No, because I'm not a spy.
But personal bodyguards often hear all kinds of things, don't they?
Well, Hohenstein and Riesenberg are quarrelling over some nonsense in Saxony. Lichtenberg is trying to play both sides, and the mighty Rosenberg is scheming. Aye. And Bodchak of Kunstadt is looking for a husband for his niece, Yitka. She's pretty. So what?
I thought the League of Lords was supposed...
What? Then? No chance.
Have you heard the plan of it?
No. Ulrich...
Not that there's any point.
I noticed that your lord isn't too fond of the Chamberlain.
That's what...
Sir Otto respects him, and I trust him. But it's true.
He's a conceited fool, you mean?
If it's glory that you seek...
Do you know the other...
Their nobleman from that cheerful little fellow in the middle is Hermann Pal... Pity you didn't see his performance on the barrel. Thankfully, the barrel gave...
And the other one?
Florian of Lomnitz, a famed wit, fair of face and well-spoken. For all he could care, well, we'll see what kind of company he prefers.
Excuse me for him.
Enjoy yours. A pitcher of wine makes a...
You gonna say something?
I have a little gift.
Oh, how sweet.
One shy friend who was a
Ooh.
to dedicate a few verses to...
What? I know that ring. Florian.
What's going on?
What fool? You know him. You wanted to...
No, it's...
Two-faced cheap...
Wait, I can... He must have stolen that ring from...
What? Traitor! I never want...
Well, Florian is all done in.
Aha! Of course! You set him up nicely.
No mercy, and joking aside.
Aye, I owe you a reward. And if you need help with anything, I'll be with you.
You're gonna see. All right, lady.
I'm sorry.
This is... Please.
I know, and this...
The pond. You're right.
I'd love... The back...
Oh, it's a lot. We had... I can't truly... I thought we were set... Well, even more... But it's...
Bailiff.
Yeah, like...
Fair.
I admit...
Excellent. Yeah, and that you would...
Sir?
Excellent. I'm sure it's a lovely summer night. Thanks.
Yeah, of course.
I know. Well, that's enough. Let's enjoy.
Yeah, we fucked her hard. You. Ow. Ow.
God bless you, sir.
I'll have a look.
Oh, this shit is...
I hope you find
Henry,
what you're looking for.
What are you playing at?
I've got your armor and what?
Let's see what von Berghoff sent me then.
I'm gonna give that blacksmith Ossiner a kick up the ass.
What do you mean?
Well, if it hadn't been for me.
What about you?
Ready.
Excellent. I can't wait till we smash those horse... Oh, damn it.
Here we go.
But so what? Let's go. Can't wait to put that fraud from Nabokov in irons. With the force we have, we'll take their little fort in a
Watch where you're going!
What do you think?
Watch out!
I won't get much conversation out of you this morning. Is that the fault of last night's feast? Or are you just bored and missing real adventure? If that's what it is, your blood should soon start flowing again, my friend. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
Keep your eyes on the road, you fool.
Damn it! Don't you know how to ride a horse?
Shut up, bitch. I'm surprised I don't have the love buff. We banged the shit out of her.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I
Ready for battle, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in Nabokov. Why dally, then, when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen! Open the gate! We're moving out.
Oh, shit. Oh.
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ.
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nevak was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
What the? Oh God! Where?
Shit!
Hey! Can't get out!
Hey,
Give me your hand.
I need a hand here. Nice.
Come on!
Fuck
God's
yourself.
sake.
Get up, Henry.
I'm coming.
Back off, bastard. Don't stare. No, he's really pissed me off. We have to get out. We can go home. Take that. We'll kick your ass. Quick, down the path.
You'll pay for that.
Why do I always...
Caper! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Keep going. Down the path. Don't go back.
Die!
Don't do it. Watch out! He's trying to get over but make an effort. Yeah! Look! Cable and Ulrich! We have to help the fool! You hear, Henry? I need you here!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him.
No, you don't!
Flanker!
Done with you in a flash!
Capon!
Help me!
Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Henry! Grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here! We have to get away! So help him!
I'm here. I'll help you.
Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards!
Not me! Ulrich's dead! Let's get out of here!
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Okay, so you have to fucking move your ass. You can't just sit there and rob everybody.
Come on then! Bleeding like a fucker!
Keep going! Down the path! Don't go back! Hey!
Capon!
Henry!
Hands!
Help me!
Christ, I have to go to him.
bastard! Come on, scum! You got it! I think that's best for me, cousin. Get it! Good God, yeah! Damn it!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I had to go to him!
Chamberlain Ulrich! We have to help the fool! You hear, Henry? I think you hear! Hey! Henry, cover up!
And you're
Stop! Fuck! Take that fucker! Damn it! Get him! I don't know why I'm bothering to do it. Yeah! Once more and we can go home. Bit more! Come on! Try to help me for fuck's sake!
My God!
Henry! Grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here! We have to get away! So help him!
I'm here. I'll help you. Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards! Curs!
Fuck me! Ulrich's dead! Let's get out of here!
Can you actually save the Chamberlain? Hang on. No.
Show what you're made of!
Slice him up!
We did.
Please! We have to find a different way! But fast! There are more of them behind us! Slice him up! Right! There must be a way somewhere! Take it back! Have it!
I'm gonna shoot you! I'm gonna stick you like the pig you are!
He wounded badly! He doesn't know which way to turn! Slice him up!
Bad luck!
Let him have it! Blood! Yeah!
Watch out! I can't aim!
Get Nick out of there! We have to go down! Down to the mill and across the stream!
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him!
Go to hell!
To me!
Hey, I'll be done with you! Watch out! He's trying to... There's more!
We have to get to the mill! We'll lose them on the other side of the stream! Quick! Down to the mill and across the stream!
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
We have to get out of the gorge.
Hans? Hans! Look at me! Hans!
That'll do! We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon Kirkstein.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now, what is a coward turn to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck and your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel. If he's good enough, I'll let him live. So, my boy, let's see what you got. You're good.
Shishka, you all right?
Do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls. All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more.
Zelyov.
Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the Uzit's bailiff.
Oh. The priest.
But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No! The bishop!
And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
Well, I might not be entirely blameless. I threw up during a sermon and beat up the bailiff.
Holy fucking shit! I mean, sorry, Father.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for? If you don't mind me asking.
It's no big secret, but I can't talk about it without...
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
Without having a drink inside me.
Ah, the ale's on the house, of course, Father.
Excellent. It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Oh, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there, then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning, and they were ambushed in the ravine near the Barkov Mill. A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard that Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back. Kuba took a hammering, but he's well enough to talk.
They could be mistaken, though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. The ravine ain't far from here. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the chapel there, head down towards the forest. Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still lying there. I hope to God it was over quickly for them.
Surely not all of them. Those two lads are as tough as old boots. Oh, thank you, in any case. I'll go and ask around, and God willing, I'll get them in one piece.
Hope dies last. I'm sorry I haven't better news for you. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
God bless you.
You're in need of money, friend.
Aye, true enough. I need to pay the
Innkeeper!
tithe and
A
give
beer!
something to the church for my father's requiem.
Greetings.
What do you know about the battle in the ravine?
Nobody knows what happened there. It's all just gossip and made-up bollocks. Farewell.
So,
Great.
what can I do?
Wouldn't leave it till the last moment.
Good day. What do you know?
Nobody knows.
See you later.
Grüß Gott. Gott sei mit.
Priest find here.
There's justice in the world.
Greetings.
What's going on here?
The lords are having a scrap, but it's always us common folk like this one. He'll be lucky to see.
God bless you, sir.
Careful! Holy Mother of God. It's always the
God be with you, lad.
Kuba's in a bad way. He got shot. He needs to rest. What do you want from...
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was like suddenly in the middle of a battlefield. In the evening, some men burst in on us, herded us into the barn and wouldn't let anyone out. And then, in the morning, the ravine suddenly turned into hell itself. Awful. Dreadful.
Easy. You have nothing to fear now, lass. What did you hear from the barn?
Branches snapping, horses whinnying, yelling, and infernal crashes and bangs. We tried to flee, but Cooper was hit in the shoulder by an arrow.
We hid until it was all over. And then, by then, them bastards had other things to worry about. They took some captives.
Well, who were those cutthroats?
Some of them wore Lord Nebag's colours, but we know his men. They ride by the mill often enough and sometimes stop off for a chat.
So the ambush wasn't the end of it. What happened next?
Like Cooper says, them scoundrels brought some prisoners to the meadow beside the mill.
And that commander of theirs, he had them hanged. One after the other.
Hanged? All of them?
Aye. Every last.
I'm looking for two friends. The innkeeper, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry, his page. Have you heard those names?
Lord have mercy. They were the ones that was taken captive.
Are you sure?
Aye. After what they got up to at the Semine wedding, half the domain knows them. They was hanged.
My God! Surely not. There must have been lots of people there. Maybe you made a mistake in the confusion. How can you be so sure?
I'm just saying what I saw.
I'm asking if you're sure.
Before Almighty God. I mean, it was all a bit chaotic.
I'll leave you to get some rest. I must find my Deus Fortunae.
Oh, was that Latin?
Aye, I'm a priest.
Merciful Mother of God. That's some good. Maybe he'll get better if you put a word in for him with the Almighty.
Of course. Benedictio.
Amen.
Amen. Here, take...
All right. Farewell, my...
I hope we can go back to your mother of God.
So, Gibby, shall we hit the road?
Quick!
Good girl, Bibi. Good girl. Go! Yeah! I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads. The tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover. Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. I should keep my eyes peeled. They rained arrows down on them. Good God, what a bloodbath.
Shame to leave everything here just because of the stench. Go down to the mill once the master is back up. What do you say? Maybe they'll leave something behind. All right, let's do that. I'll tell you straight out, I don't dig graves. Of course, we ain't no fucking grave diggers, are we? What are you gaping at? Go to hell! Oh! Pray, you bastard! Dash him on the head!
That was a little bullshit. Maybe I should equip him with everything I fucking find.
The tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover. Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. I should keep my eyes peeled.
Fuck you, horse! We're under attack! Leave me be! Let me live! Give me everything! All right. I'm going! Take it easy! got their hands full burying their dead by the water.
All right. I just have a bad feeling about it. It stinks of shit.
No wonder. It was a bloodbath. But it would be a shame.
Now you're going to get it. Now you've had it.
Ah. Oh. Just the two of us in this degenerative. Oh. Oh, I'm dying.
God Almighty, bless their souls.
The Chamberlain.
And they blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior. In any case, the innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Or is he?
Damn it! Where do you think you're going? Damn it! Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble. I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, Father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
All right, follow me. Eric can decide what to do with you.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? And the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever heard of a priest with a sword under his belt?
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest, a warrior, a tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves, eh?
Well, you know how to preach. Maybe you really are a priest.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein and his page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You'd better hope it is.
Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm in command here.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas, we'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double. Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you assholes!
Ooh.
Get away from me!
You slut! That's it! Had enough, have you? We'll kick your asses!
Hardly even hurt, eh?
Fucking swine! I owe you one, old man. Fucking hell. You should have done what I told you. Good watch. Now you're just as stiff, asshole. Oi, old man. Come here. We need to talk. Fuck! They got what they had coming, the fucking thieves!
I'd say it's God's punishment. Requiem aeternam dona eis, Domini.
You really know how to wield a sword? Tell me, where did you learn to fight like that? And leave God out of it this time?
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of traveling when I was young, and lopped up a few Turkish heads along the way.
And you settled down in your old age?
Till recently, I was the parish priest in Užice, near Sasau.
Sasau?
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not gonna dig graves for those fuckers.
Leave them to rot without a Christian burial. Nobody deserves that. Not even enemies. And besides, those corpses could attract wolves from the forest.
Sod the wolves. Let them fill their bellies.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Still on? I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always appreciates a good warrior.
What castle?
Nabokov. Although, castle might be a strong word for it. So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
I gave my word.
Who to? Who's looking for them?
Lord Hanush of Lipa, Lord Capen's guardian.
Hanush, you say?
Do you know him?
I know who he is, but I couldn't say we're friends.
This is the Eric from the first game we captured.
Look, that's Nabokov up on the left. It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah! Yeah! Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him. I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men. He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Ishtvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
God be with you, Captain. I expect you are the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sir Hanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting.
Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
And you don't look much like the lord of this fortress. I don't even know your name.
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as
the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress, and they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything, but they only came here to deliver a message. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
I have no idea.
Then why are you here?
I'm supposed to bring them back, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops!
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily. Rebellion! They're attacking!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Looks like you know how to use a blade.
Fighting Turks will teach you that.
Hungary?
Kosovo. If you help me, I'll let them go.
Istvan. It's Istvan again. Fucking dickhead.
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man!
I'll sort you out nicely.
Penalty for rebellion! Slice him up! You won't get it! I took him down! Let him have it! Go fuck yourself! Show your story! Don't get another right away! Die for that, you fucker! I'll slice you up for a decade! You wanna try me, are ya?
Getting attacked by everybody.
Ain't had enough yet? No yielding, you piece of shit! Just fight! You'll get no mercy from me!
I don't have the whole day for you.
Take the fucking die already! No, you don't.
Kill me.
Who's next, eh?
That was bullshit, man. I must have accidentally hit one of them. I don't know who the bad guy is in here.
To the last man! At him! He's got no chance alone! I'm bleeding! Now you're Christ and head! Get away with that! You won't get away with that! Come on! Slice him up! I'm just getting you warmed up, you shit. Just what we needed. Now. It's time, swine. Yeah! Come on, bury it! Through blood! Yeah! In the right. This one's mine! Let him have it! It's a wonder you're still standing! I gotta admit.
Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
It looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Berghoff's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toth and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late! I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt! Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are? Where's my sword? Who is this? Man. Surely you're not gonna listen to some vagabond? What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch?
Enough! What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Shishka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
What do you want here, you swine?
I'm doing what I do best, and you're getting in my way again. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zhishka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Burgau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Burgau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zhishka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zhishka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
Don't try it on. You fled from Talmberg like a thrashed dog. And if it's true you're working for von Burgov, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead, and you're here in a cell.
For the time being, wait and see.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry. This vermin doesn't have a backup plan.
I'll be free before you know it.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zhishka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zhishka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come.
Hate him so much.
Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. He's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine!
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Eric! We're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
There'll be time when we meet again.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
Praise be
to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can't you even deliver a letter?
You all get away!
I will get those fuckers.
They're riding to Trotsky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
We know about his past, but it seems he's changed his mind and sided with King Wenceslas. After all, we came here to try to make Lord von Bergov and the League of Lords turn against Sigismund.
Jobst can be very convincing, and then all of a sudden his dagger's in your back. I've seen him twist and turn so many times that I don't believe a word he says. Be that as it may, what you said means we, here and now, really are on the same side.
Aye. But what I want to know is how it came about that instead of delivering a letter, those boys joined our enemy.
Von Bergov maneuvered us into it. It was easy to win us over. Zhizka here attacked us first, and then von Bergov. And Istvan was with him too.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zhizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band, and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor-in-chief.
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Come on. I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
How did Semyon come to join you?
Von Bergov is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. The same with the miller, though he had lots of other incentives.
Did you want to kill von Bergov?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Bergov's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was.
Harassing a bit? No offence, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came in, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Bergov instead of telling him you were at Nebukov? If he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. So, although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle, he tried to talk me. While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have...
It's a pretty ugly story. As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Bergov, but why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with one...
You killed all my men! They were good lads!
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's...
Tell that to Oates.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know?
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so...
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men killing. But your men wanted to rape in it.
Nobody raped anybody.
Well, that is true.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned...
Or would you rather...
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
What are we gonna do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort, so Hans can take you there.
Oh, fucking hell. God. Holy shit!
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
Just get it over with.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Berghoff comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves. It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until
I'm sorry.
evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
By the lesser evil, do you mean our new ally whose eye you almost put out?
I'd like to hear what you think of him.
I think deep down he's a good fella. It's just, well... he tends to overdo the whole notion of the end justifying the means.
And that's bad.
It's never good to accept death as a permanent part of your life. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others, right?
Well, some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't Von Berghoff come with you to the battle? Will you help me? But enough of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't Von Berghoff come with you to the battle in person?
He was expecting an important visitor. I just heard it was someone from Prague.
That doesn't help us at all. Prague is full of... We're here! Would you please take care of those poor wretches and lay them to rest? In the meantime, I'll pray. Lord, grant me Lord, grant me
Requiem aeternam dona eis Dominus, et lux perpetua lucia Dei, edexit hymnus Deus in Sion, et tibi videtur votum in Jerusalem, exaudi rationem mea, a te omnis caro venie.
Lord, grant them
Benedictus vi venet in nomine Domini. Hosanna. Lord, grant eternal rest. Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini, et lux hymnus Deus in Sion, et tibi videtur votum in Jerusalem. Exaudi rationem grantum eternal rest. Benedictus qui Christe eleison, Kyrie eleison. Lord, grant them eternal rest. Requiem perpetua lucia eis. Et decet hymnus.
Do you know anything about Teresa from the Rattay Mill?
You mean that nice girl who's...
Aye. If she hadn't shown up, like, so do you know what she's up to?
Why?
Well, like you said, she's a kind girl. I'd like to see her again when we get back to...
I didn't hear anything new about her in these last few days since she left. But if she likes you, I'm sure...
Do you think we did enough for those poor souls?
We did what was necessary.
That's good. Bloody tired.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out. I have something that'll get your blood pumping.
Oh, Godwin, couldn't I... Can it wait?
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your arse for you.
I think I'll lie down and wait for it.
Come to the castle moat. I'll wait for you there.
Oh, damn, that's actually a good shield. Hold up. Did I steal everything?
I should eat something.
Careful!
Come on! You're really gonna... kick out of this.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical
A
contraption...
lantern.
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before. With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain this morning.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a unique chance to try it out.
That's right. It's Schwarzpulver, or gunpowder. It may stink, but it's damn flammable.
And pretty explosive if you don't know how to use. How do you shoot?
It's not that hard.
It'd be better if you tell me everything in detail.
A pistol is not all that complicated. It has a metal barrel in the front, and you hold it in the back. First, you load the powder in the barrel, then the ball, and you plug it up with a piece of cloth or parchment. Sheep's wool is also good, because it doesn't get wet.
but then it's hard to clean the weapon after. As soon as it's loaded, you put the stock under your shoulder, and you light it with a wick. Just watch out for the recoil. You have to use a wide stance, otherwise it'll knock you on your ass.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad, does it, Henry?
We'll see about that. Have you ever shot one, Godwin?
Me? Never. But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what damaged bronze bells filled with black...
I've heard of those. Those must have been bombards.
Good.
Careful now. I don't want to have...
You look like you're all in one piece.
That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers.
What?
But don't worry. I'm sure beginner's luck will protect you.
Maybe a prayer.
Good idea. O merciful God.
Aha! That's how it's done.
Where am I aiming at?
Whoa! A hit! My God, this really is a diabolical contraption.
Holy... What a
Hitting something with that would take a...
It's a miracle we still have...
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half his body.
Such an accurate shot. From how many paces?
None. He was the one doing the shooting.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
A diabolically dangerous weapon.
I told you so. This is the weapon of the future.
I'd like to see that.
No problem. I have one handgun here, and it's no good to placard anymore.
It's definitely not for me.
What?
Of course, but I don't have much gunpowder left.
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill...
Thank you very much.
All right, then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of us tomorrow. You do what you want, but keep out of...
Hey, you! Why are you gawking at...
What part?
Hey, you! Why are you gawking at me like a deaf cunt? I should have shot you right off. And don't pretend you can't hear me.
There's no reason to argue.
On the same side, your lot killed many. I feel like punch...
What happened wasn't my fault. I'm just an ordinary blacksmith, just like we're both just ordinary commoners. So why break each other's bones for our lords, eh?
You've got a mouth on you. But what do us commoners care for noble horses, huh? Well, take the sacks next to the cart and throw them up.
How much am I supposed to do this of? The last one.
I tell you, man, you certainly are a hard worker. Let's forget all that shit from before, huh? It's all good. What do you say?
All right. I was happy to help, but you owe me one.
Of course. If you ever need anything, let me know.
Come on up. There's a nice view from here.
Are you the local black?
What do you want from me?
What the hell's the matter?
If you don't stop staring at me, for my brother to...
Wait, what happened to Steer?
Bloody hell.
The last time I was here, he spoke fondly of you.
Aye. He knew his way around a smithy. Wait, you're a blacksmith?
Aye. My father was a blacksmith.
Ours only drank, and then he... But look, if you're a blacksmith and our ally now too, I reckon...
What's the matter, Bull?
Apart from having a barrel full of scrap here that's supposed to be repaired by tomorrow...
As a blacksmith myself...
Well, you came at just the right... There's a pile of iron in that barrel over there that needs fixing up before we leave.
All right.
You'll really help me. The lads would be bloody delighted if you fixed up that... What are you here for?
I'll have a look at the... I'd like to discuss...
Well... Thank you, and a good day to you, friend. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. gonna take a while yet. It's almost finished.
How can I help?
Show me your...
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
What the fuck am I supposed to be blacksmithing? What am I doing? Long sword, a short sword, and good axe to hand over to him. Oh.
I repaired those broken...
Oh.
I'll bring them in a little... All right. This is already sharp. Sharp as a razor. Sharp as a razor. Sharp as a razor.
What would you like?
I repaired the...
Bloody hell. Actually, I reckon I couldn't even do it in it. All they're good for is bashing people's skulls in.
But you know, here you go, Bull.
Bloody hell. Thanks, mate. And this is for you.
Hey, Henry.
It was a hard blow.
I swear, I don't know how many more times we're going to have to change sides before...
Look on the bright side. I hear we're going back to Rattay.
Great. I'll be glad to see the back of Trotsky and fucking... Though I'd rest easier if he was... I was humiliated, ambushed, just because I was trying to do the response...
Are you afraid of what Hanish will say when we get back? Seeing how our expedition didn't go exactly gloriously.
Even Hanish will have to admit our mission couldn't have succeeded under the circumstances. Either way, I'll never forget this little trip of ours.
Same here. Al dente's fortuna jivat.
Ha ha ha! Exactly. Well, now it's all over. So, what do you say to rolling a few dice together?
If you have anything to bet with, my lord.
Don't worry about me. What about you?
Thanks for your concern, but I...
Maybe enough talk. Let's let the wings of... Come on then. Show us what you can do.
Unless you're playing for the first time.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. Like this. Here. Oh, no, not good. Damn it! How can you lose so fucking much?
Either I'm playing badly, or you bloody cheated, Sir Hans.
Oh, right, that's it. Come one, come all. Oh, my... Aye. All our problems began the day I abandoned that simple philosophy.
You want to enjoy life again? So, back to the original plan?
Indeed. But I might just have learned something after all.
And can I hear this great revelation of yours?
I have arrived at the conclusion that a bad day is just a bad day. And it doesn't mean your whole life is fucked up. And also, things always look better in the morning. The sooner I lie down, the better chance there is of nothing else fucking up today. So, I shall bid you...
Not a chance, you idiots!
Who are you calling an idiot? Only an idiot would wait bandit.
Where can I sleep?
But I'm sure there's a place for you. You'll find a free bed in the cabin. Farewell.
Aye, don't fuck with us, Clara. You're not going to treat them and that's that.
Enough!
And what's it to you?
I've been told not to treat those wounded prisoners.
Keep your nose out of this!
Who are you talking about?
They brought in 2 noblemen who survived the massacre. They call one of them a Littlehead.
Herman Littlehead.
Aye, that's him. He took a good thrashing, and these 2 won't let me treat him.
Shut your trap and don't stick your nose.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Those prisoners need...
Of course. Exactly. He said you Trotsky folks are nothing but trouble.
First of all, I'm not from Trotsky. I'm a blacksmith. I can set bones. I reckon Clara can hardly handle it on her...
Thanks a bloody...
You should have told us right away that you're a... You'll also come in useful... But I'm warning you. Let's go, Jakey.
Thanks for sticking up for those prisoners, Henry.
They shouldn't have yelled at you.
So you were more worried about me than the prison?
What of it? You're the only woman here. And the only healer. At least I, for one, would be really glad if you helped those two poor fellas.
Thanks. I didn't think I'd ever see you.
It seems chance has brought us.
And you know what? I'm glad. The men were betting on whether Zizka would execute you himself or only...
Only?
Does it matter? You're alive and well, and now one of... Sorry, I'd love to chat, but I have a line of patience where...
Is there anything I can do to...
Like what? Can you even do anything other than wave that stupid...
I'm sorry, Clara. I'm just trying...
There are a lot of injured here that probably won't survive the night without help.
I know a bit about potions, and I've seen my fair...
In that case, I'll go and prepare some more medicine and make a round. In the meantime, you go to the lower castle.
What are their names?
Mark, Sverk, and that poor... You'll find medicine and bandages in the chest in my... And if you have any questions...
Alright, I gotta go to the gym.